I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. The title of the book is Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure by Chandler Hayes. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower our young minds with crucial life lessons, life skills, and financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. Meet Langston Mankson and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, two curious souls who embark on an adventure around the vibrant landscape of Wichita, Kansas, where Langston Mankson sets out to accomplish multiple goals and is met with obstacles that he must overcome. Langston Mankson and Zonky discover valuable lessons of talking about finances in the home in order to gain knowledge. Langston Mankson, with a little bit of confidence, the guidance of supportive parents, the help of community members like Mr. Tiller, and his imaginary best friend Zonky, Langston Mankson learns about the value of money and how to save, the importance of making thoughtful spending decisions, the significance of thinking outside the box when met with challenges with money, and the joys of sharing with others. Through relatable experiences and engaging storytelling, young readers are introduced to the fundamental concepts of money, such as earning, saving, and spending responsibly. Langston Mankson set savings goals, teaching children the importance of planning for future needs and dreams. The book celebrates diversity and the different perspectives on money, shedding light on its role in different people's lives. The characters' interactions emphasize the joys of serving others, the gift of sharing, and making a positive impact in their community. The pages of Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure come to life with vibrant illustrations. The colorful and imaginative visuals not only captivate young readers, but also enhance their understanding of complex financial concepts. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is coming soon to bookstores and online realtors. It is a must-have addition to any child's library, fostering essential life skills while sparking the joy of reading. Empower the young minds in your life with the gift of financial literacy and imagination. Join Langston Mankson, Zonky, family, and friends on their extraordinary journey of running a drink stand to set them on the path of a brighter future. Your opinion means a great deal to me. I would be honored if you would consider exploring Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure and sharing your thoughts. Your feedback could play an invaluable role in shaping the future of this project. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to discuss the book further, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Your support in spreading the word about Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure would mean the world to me, and I deeply appreciate your consideration. I am a passionate advocate for financial literacy. Me, Chandler Hayes, and am excited to join the community of storytellers. With a background in finances, I am driven to inspire children to embark on their own adventures of learning and discovery through the power of literature. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a heartfelt endeavor to promote financial literacy in a fun and accessible way. As a Black author, I'm committed to providing children of all backgrounds with the tools for success, and I am proud to contribute to a more financially informed generation. Thank you for taking the time to explore this advertisement, and I look forward to the possibility of sharing this extraordinary literature adventure with you. Please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at the email c287gph@gmail.com. All right, thank you. Warmest regards. Have a great day. God bless. Yo, yo, yo! Happy Halloween. Just stopping by to say what's up. See how everybody doing. Just making sure y'all good. I ain't doing too much. I don't even really got a costume or nothing. I'm just, probably gonna go trick-or-treating out later. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. Maybe I'll spend time with my little ones today, but I know that shit gonna come bite me in the ass come the next couple of holidays. But yeah, the last couple of days, tired as fuck. Just been staying up till whenever, getting a few hours sleep, getting back up, doing more research. This morning, or last night to this morning, was doing research on the Leonardo Fibonacci technical analysis tool, drawing tool, or whatever. So I had to learn about how these numbers are made. So you got to set your scales on this Fibonacci chart, and you set scales at like odd numbers. Once you kind of get into it, you start realizing, okay, this is what these numbers are. So I think there's this thing called a golden rule or something, and that's where these numbers come from, where you set the scale. So you'll set the scale, let's just say at 0. That's the middle level. Then you set the next scale at 0.26. Then the next one will be 0.67. Then the next one's 0.78. And then the next one's 1.21. Then the next one's 2.7. And it's yo, why are these numbers so odd? Why is it just not 1, 2, 3? Y'all want to here real quick? I'm sitting here in the McDonald's line. Y'all want to order some food with me? Give me 1 second. No, I will not be. I'm gonna get a number 2 medium with an orange juice and ketchup in the bag, please.
Anything else?
No, thank you. All right. Got me a little breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Got to start the day off, get some energy, you know what I'm saying? Get that metabolism burning. I hope I got some money in the account. I ain't even checked. Shit, I should probably check my account right now. But I'm going to go ahead and wait and just let the dice roll. I think I should have about $6, $7 in there. Oh, shit. But yeah, I was working on the Fibonacci chart. It was really cool. It's another tool that I'm going to be adding to the arsenal just when I'm doing my technical analysis and whatnot, just drawing, So that's what I was doing last night. What was I doing the night before last? Was it the risk profile or whatever? So if you're fortunate enough that your broker actually puts your risk reward, up for you, benefit. One thing that is not a benefit is, since I have to create the profile, the chart, I'm kind of learning exactly where to put the legs to get where I want the beautiful chart to be. You want a nice, beautiful chart with, where your max losses are minimized. Your max losses don't become 2,000, 3,000, depending on where you kind of set your legs. You may be able to cut it off. Oh, crap. What the hell did I just do? I promise I just pulled that card out. Okay. You may be able to, set where your max gain may be $200 or $300 and your max loss be $300-$400. Compared to if you don't set up the right legs, your max gain could be $200 or $300, but your max loss could be $9,000. So you just figure out where to set your leg. One leg above, one leg below this. Here, 1 second. I'm pulling up to the joint right now. Hey. Yo, all right, cool. So, I was just working on the risk profile. Just learning how to build these charts to get them to kind of look real pretty. I was taking a look at this butterfly chart, and there's no need to get into, all this and whatnot, but just kind of understanding, one, how do people get these charts to look the way they get them? And then two, what are my ranges? So when you do some shit, I don't know what it's called, but maybe it's called a butterfly, dog, this shit is steep as shit. And that shit better not move. You're basically collecting your premiums or whatever, your credit, if I'm correct, for this chart not to move, it better not move one penny, 1 cent, or that shit just kind of goes out of whack. So you're really just saying, like, man, I know this stock. I've been watching this stock. This stock ain't gonna move not a one little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like other shit, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at the Iron Condor. One thing that was really big to me about the Iron Condor was because when I was working, with some regulators, I actually had this matter, I don't know what you want to call it, matter, case, whatever, because I don't want to make it sound like it was like I was working on a case. You're like, oh my gosh, that sounds important. Whatever. I wasn't doing shit. I was bottom of the totem pole. But I was working on this matter, case, whatever, that was based on someone who recommended an Iron Condor or something, and I guess it didn't work out. And, you get a bunch of people to be like, hey, man, this guy was selling me the Iron Condor, told me it's a no-lose situation, and I lost a bunch. And I'm sitting there reading about this whole case, and I'm reading it. It was like, he told me you got to put one leg here and one leg there. So I was like, you know what? I want to, because I'm working on this case, and I'm like, what the fuck is an Iron Condor? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, so you put one leg above, and you get another. Okay, so you sell and you buy the put, and then you sell and buy the call. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I was like, you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put in Iron Condor and just kind of see how this thing works. So put it in, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is genius. This is amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're taking something that probably should cost $4,000 or $5,000, probably cost $200 or $300, and you can make yourself, whatever, $200-$300, money. But you're only putting up, let's just say $600-$700, so you're making yourself 50%. As long as this thing does not move, but your ranges are a little bit wider, you can basically just not set and forget. You still got to manage your positions. I mean, if you start seeing that, it's starting to move in one direction, and you still got, 5 days on this chart, it may be starting to look like, okay, now how to exit out of the Iron Condor position, I'm still trying to learn and figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, let's just say, the joint kind of swing one way, right? It swings to the right, meaning that it's going up in dollars. Does that mean that I can just go ahead and get rid of my short positions and just kind of let my longs, my bearish positions, and just let my long positions kind of just do what it do? But then there could also be a swing and shit like that, working on my, I can't even tell you what it is right now. Straddles and strangles. Fuck. One thing I can remember with straddles is same, strangles, same difference. When people get along, they straddle along. When people don't get along, you get it. So same meaning, same expiration date, and same strike price. We got to get into that. Okay. Shit. And then strangle, same different. I believe same expiration price, different strike price. The thing about the straddle is this is kind of what I would say is like, see, eligibility is kicking my ass. So even the other day, I think day before yesterday, I tried to put in an Iron Condor. I'm like, yo, I'm going to try this strategy out. All that's coming up is you are not eligible because you're broke as fuck. I'm like, man, damn. And I had eligibility back in the day and didn't use none of this. No Forex, no futures, none of this. Now I'm sitting down, reading, trying to do my research. I'm like, okay, let me try to experiment with this. And I can't do it except on paper trades. I did a little bit of paper trading on Forex the other day. Did a little paper trading on futures the other day. But now I got to do paper trades, simulated trades on different strategies that I'm not eligible through my broker because my broke ass. So, working on that, straddles, if I'm correct, you just want that thing to sit there. You really don't want it to, or move, but you don't want too much volatility. Strangles, I believe you want that shit to move. You want that thing to move. You do not want that thing to sit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But move in one direction. Now, another thing is that I kind of had questions on. A couple things is again, one, if that thing swing to the right, meaning the dollars are going up, left dollars are going down, right dollars are going up. That thing swings to the right. I'm just going to get out of my put position and just let that call ride. Well, supposing that's not the really way I guess you're really supposed to go out these option trades. You set the position, you let that position expire, and that's the expiration date. So I'm kind of like, okay. And then another question I had was, so with my eligibility, I have to get the underlying. I have to get a lot of the underlying. A lot is 100 shares. So whatever price you see up there, just times it by 100. You see something that's $10, that thing really actually costs $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to take that 10 times it by 100. If a stock costs $15, just times it by 100. It's going to cost you $1,500. So with my eligibility, I have to get the underlying. All right. So you get the underlying. The underlying goes up by 40%. Am I supposed to just hold on to this underlying, or do I just go ahead and just close the underlying and just reassess? So these are a couple things that I'm working on. I'm just trying to figure out. One thing I think about is this with the underlying: control everything, own nothing. Is a theory by, I believe, John D. Rockefeller. So basically, you don't even really need the underlying. Just get yourself like call if you want. But I'm not sure if that's really what I want to promote, even to my family. Like, we don't own shit, we just control shit. You know what I'm saying? I do want to preach ownership. Like, yo, own some shit. And then I also think about real estate. You know what I'm saying? But also when John D. Rockefeller said that, I think he was referring to a trust. Essentially you get the EIN or the TIN or whatever. I think it's the EIN. And then that's essentially like a social security number. And then you can essentially put everything, your house, your business, everything in the trust, and you control it, but you don't really own shit because the trust owns it. So, nobody's really coming for you. I guess essentially like an LLC or something. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But then on the other end, I think about like real estate. We're in a time and age right now where people my age, I'm not sure, older or younger, we're at a point right now where real estate is really not like anything we're trying to acquire. So when I see things like that, I say to myself, man, you know what? Real estate is something you got to acquire. Like, it's like a ringing bell in my head. Wait, people my age are not buying real estate? Well, they say no. What's the point of real estate? It's something you purchase, you got to maintain just to get or what a 50% return. So the house costs 250. Now the house is worth, what's 50% of that? 125. So 250. Now the house is worth 375, but it only took 15 years. So why would I do that when I could easily just rent out an apartment or rent the home out? I don't own the shit. Maintenance man got to come, maintenance woman, whatever, got to come, fix everything. I'm putting my money in precious metals, in forex, in stocks, whatever, or possibly even real estate. I just don't, live there. I just rent it out to other tenants or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Um, so, I could get 50% return in, 6 months or in even 1 year, depending on your trading strategy. If you're making yourself, what, 3% a month, what's that times 12? That's 36%. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting that annually, and I don't even have to maintain the property. I don't got to worry about foreclosure. I don't got to worry about a co-owner. I ain't got to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I hear y'all. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, then that means it's time to purchase real estate. And that's what I mean with the underlying is like, I look at the underlying as purchasing a house. All right, you get the house. The house can go up in value. The house can go down in value. All I'm doing is just trading contracts on it, but I own the home. Now, at what point do I have to say that this home is like overvalued, or what I'm saying, it's just like, I guess the community is not the same community as it was when I was growing up? At what point do you say to yourself, all right, it's time, like Rafiki, what I'm saying, it's time? Okay, so that's what I'm just trying to figure out real quick. Am I supposed to hold this underline like Warren Buffett since like 1918, 1928, whatever? You know what I'm saying? Or am I supposed to just go ahead? And in my head right now, I'm saying to myself, just hold that shit and just keep trading contracts off that shit. And one day you're going to understand the difference between being an owner and just having an ETF. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you could be an owner of ETF and you hold a bunch of, stocks, underlyings, but you don't really own any company. I don't really know how it works for voting rights. What happens if, one day I do want to start going to those meetings and voting and Right now, all I do is like proxy. I'm just like, you get an email. So it's like, hey, we need your services. Whatever, stock it is, needs you to vote. And then you get like a bunch of names and you check a box who you want to vote for. And I don't know who any of those people are or anything. So I'm always like proxy my vote. You know what I'm saying? But what happens if I get to a point? I don't know. Do they do that with ETFs? Like, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe right now I won't understand, but I guess right now I'm just going to try to acquire underlyings and hold underlines, no matter if it goes up in profit, down in profit, and then just trade contracts on it. And at the end of the day, um, I should be like balancing out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. Um, because once, like, with my eligibility, once I get rid of, let's say I have 99 shares of something, it fucks up the whole thing. Now I can't even go sell contracts on it. And I know I was listening to this guy named Uncle Henry on YouTube, and he kind of found a loophole, not a loophole, I don't know, whatever, where he says, just buy in the money call. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? To get the stock, $15,000. To get the in the money call, 3,500. And you have the buying power. Oh shit, we got to get into that. That's different. You have the buying power of 100 shares. That shit crazy. So that's just what I've been working on with touch base. Everybody, say happy Halloween. I appreciate everybody that's still been rocking with me. I've been noticing Germany has stopped by. Australia has stopped by. Was it Canada? Canada stopped by. United States stopped by. So this shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making this shit on my phone, in my garage, chilling. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I've had at least 15 to 20 supportive listeners. At one point, it was 4 to 10. Now I'm like past 10. It's like 10 to like 30, like people that listen. But on average, I say it's about 10 to about 20. I guess, I don't know if they're regulars or not because I can't see what it is, but solid regular listeners. Each episode's getting about 1 play, 2 plays. um I appreciate it. That's just so cool, so amazing. Trust me, I get so nervous about putting myself out there in the world. I'm really somebody who just likes to go ahead, stay low key, fly under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like Pablo Escobar. But at this point in my life, believe it or not, I have no choice. Like, it got to a point I have no other choice but to put myself out there. I'm approximately about 36 years old. Um, I have an estranged spouse. I'm damn near in foreclosure. Um, uh, uh, Falling behind on car notes. I have no okay. And there's, besides my personal situation. On the other note, anytime, not anytime, a lot of times actually though, when somebody stops by and they just want to kick it and talk about the finances, right? Not saying oh shit, it's unincorporated. It's sole proprietorship. I just started a business where I'm going to be doing financial coaching and therapy. And essentially, I'm not giving advice or guidance or anything. We're just going to sit and talk. And we're just going to, you want to spark your cigarette, have a drink. We're just going to chill. And we're just going to talk and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know people want to get to the point where they're like, solve my problem and make me a lot of money. But it's kind of like, you got to ask yourself, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is it mentally that you got going on that is just blocking you from getting to the other side? And the other side is not wealth, which that's the goal. But the other side is understanding that maybe it is because you didn't have anything as a child is why you want to go ahead and buy every pair of Nikes that come out. You got the fucking alert on your phone. Such and such egg drop dooms are coming out November 1st at midnight. You got the alert, bleep bleep bleep, and you hopping online. You know what I'm saying? um Not saying that there's anything against that. Not saying anything against that. But what happens when it's getting to a point where you're not unable to build your situation? You know what I'm saying? Same here. Shit. In transparency, sometimes somebody would say, "Hey, did you hear such and such has a new tequila brand out, or or something? I say, hey, let's go get it and try it out. You know what I'm saying? So even me, I'm not perfect at all, and it's hindering me big, big. Okay, I'm probably talking about tens, of dollars just being spent, just hanging out and whatnot. I wouldn't mind hanging out tonight. Probably won't. I've been kind of chilling lately, saying staying solo dolo, just hanging out with my little ones, just trying to stay away from everybody. Cause like, I mean, seriously, I've been like, I know I fucked up too, but I've been kind of like backstabbed to like the upteenth degree, like Julius Caesar shit. Except I'm still alive, But man, when you get betrayed, wow, it ain't nothing like it, man. It's and I'm not saying that I haven't betrayed anybody before. I'm sure I've done it too, but it sucks. It sucks to be. But you know what? There's a first time for everything. So you just take it, lick your wounds, and keep moving. Um. So Um, yeah, other than that, I just want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who want to stop by, come kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. Please, listener support would be very helpful. No pressure at all. I understand. There's multiple different types of customers. The customers that will take the information as long as it's free, but as soon as you start charging $1, they'll leave. Then you got your advocates, people that will advocate for you until there's a better deal. No, 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 no. Advocates are with you till the wheels fall off. But there is the budget or the bargain customer, which is they'll pay for your services until it hits a certain threshold, till it hits a certain price. Then what they'll try to do is budget or bargain, ball on a budget and go get the biggest bang for their buck. I'm a big bang buck guy. Now the only thing is I have been with my wireless company for like 15, 16 years. But it's not really like that. It's more so I feel like I'm getting good service. Uh I figure out ways to lower my bill. Like when my bill's getting too high, I know there's a service or something that I could cancel. You know what I'm saying? An insurance or something. It's like, okay, I can cancel something, bring my bill down, call them up, say, what's up? Yo, this is getting out of control. T-Mobile looking good. Metro PTS looking good. Ryan Reynolds Mint just got sold to T-Mobile. Maybe I want to holler at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we work with each other. But trust me, if something not right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to say I had to advocate for a company, like I'm just like, yo, this is my company. I'm not going nowhere else. I don't know, like simply orange juice. I love simply orange juice, but I mean, if there's, an, I mean, if there's, an, I mean, I don't know. I can't say I'm an advocate for like I'm just crazy about any company. Um, yeah, I can't say I'm just like, oh, I'm just crazy head for this person. Uh, yeah, yeah. Other than that, yeah, everything's going great. Again, I just want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by, kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. Please, I have a book coming out soon. My people have been in contact with the publishers. The publishers are like on their last, editing and everything. Supposedly they're about to put the cover together. Um, it's wonderful. Got the coaching business going. Got so the business that we started. So it's my name right now. The business is right now called Chandler Gregory Hayes. You know what I'm saying? But I got to pay for some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I started the sole proprietorship because I thought it was the cheapest option. Well, now you find out what happens. They get you on other things. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a trade name, you got to pay for it. You want to have trademark all this other shit, you got to pay for it. I'm like, damn, well, I should have just started the LLC. But if you would have started the LLC, it would have been more than that. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a whole, I don't know. It's a whole lot with the system. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is once everything get right, hopefully I can convert it to the LLC because, you got motherfuckers out there that, will say, man, I went to his coaching and he gave me some advice and we want to sue him. Next thing you know, they suing me and I'm losing my whole home and everything. compared to LLC that you can sue my business or whatever. But so right now I ain't got no money, so sole proprietorship, you know what I'm saying, is cool. But if there's some money that starts rolling in, then I got to get that converted to LLC like ASAP, so people can't fuck up my life. Um, and then get the trust and put the business under the trust. You know what I'm saying? So we get that all figured out. Uh, yeah, so it'll all get figured out. But yeah, again, I just want to say thank you. Let's get up. I'm gonna keep trying to keep this thing going. Probably gonna get in here real quick. You know what I'm saying, get a little breakfast. Probably try to close my eyes for about 20 minutes before the market starts. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. Couple things I'm looking at right now. I don't have my notes in front of me. I'm looking at IBM. They just solid. I mean, this is not advice, please. It's not advice. This is just some things I'm looking at. This is just strictly educational purposes. IBM just seems to just not go away. All right. I'm looking at IBM. I'm looking at SPY. SPY has a great amount of great companies in it. Of course, you could do the whole SPY QQQ thing. I'm going to get to QQQ. I actually like QQQ. I hold QQQ. I recently sold it because of personal situations going on. Blew me because it took me like a whole year and a half to get that shit up. And then it takes 2 seconds to sell it so that you can go pay some bills. And bill collectors are like, thank you. And you're like, fuck. That was my wealth right there. Gone. Even if it's just $2,000. You know what I'm saying? You were just putting $100 away for 24 months or whatever. And bill collectors, if you don't pay your bills, we're gonna cut your service off. And you're just like, fuck. So working on the SPY QQQ thing, working on the IBM thing, looking at energy, looking at a company that I've been fooling with for a few years now. I'm looking at ExxonMobil. I'm looking at Marathon Oil. I'm looking at Chevron. That's the Guyana move. Guyana is crushing it with oil right now. What else is out there? I'm looking at a few things. I'm looking at Apple. You got to remember, Apple got some devices and some stuff coming out 2024. They might have to call Apple. That might be their Kobe year. You know what I'm saying? Because they are going to knock shit out. We got to see what Tim Cook can do. Because Tim Cook, I think I could be wrong about this. I think he's really good at taking whatever is like out there and just, I guess, optimizing it, if you want to call that it. Um, I'm still kind of waiting for my Tim Cook like damn moment. You know what I'm saying? Because like even with the goggles, the VR has already been out. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna bring out the VR and watch. It's just gonna be like mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for that just real crazy innovative thing from Tim Cook. But I do think this is going to be the year of Apple 2024. I think it's going to be their year. I think Amazon. So working on Amazon as well. I'm gonna have to come back and listen to this so I can remember. But I think I got it jotting down somewhere, or my notes jotting down somewhere. So those are just a few things that I've been looking at. And you know, of course, you can't leave out semiconductors. Semiconductors is going crazy right now. Basically, it's kind of gotten quiet. If you realize, they kind of been like hush, hush, because in my personal opinion, they something big's about to happen. I think we're still fighting with China to figure out what's going on with Taiwan. Are they one China, or are they up for grabs, or what? I don't know what's going on with that. I know China, Russia got a bunch of shit going on. Um, we got the Hamas Israel situation going on. Um, Russia Ukraine. We got a lot going on. God bless that. Fortunately, I'm not in any of those situations. Thank God. Even though all the tragedy and trauma I'm going through right now, I would say it still doesn't compare to what those people are going through. So I still look at my day every day and say, thank God, you know, for another beautiful day. Don't matter what's going on. God always tells me, yo, I got you. I got you. No worries. I got you. And I'm like, thank God. Thank you, God, for everything. Just being able to scrape up a few dollars to go pay a bill on time. You know what I'm saying? Just for 30 days. Last thing I'm gonna say real quick before I head out. Man, I've never appreciated an hour, a day as much as I do right now. When you got to go around and scraping up dollars from whatever account you forgot about, and you got to liquidate. Man, I damn near sold all my XRP. I've been holding XRP for 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Damn near had to liquidate that whole shit Been holding Bitcoin 2 or 3 years. Had to liquidate all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at the news yesterday. XRP is up 4%. I'm like, fuck. But it's all good. God is alive. God got us. You know what I'm saying? I accept, Jesus is my Lord. You know what I'm saying? My Savior. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, but, I don't really like getting into that conversation because it can offend a lot of people. But God's going to take care of us. May God be all over your hands and your thoughts and my thoughts as we do our trading and whatever we're doing, our research. And that the words that we put out there and the education and the coaching and everything we put out there, may God's hands be on that. May God's blood and love be on that. And let's go get it. All right, everybody, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Take some time out. Make sure you smell the roses. Look at the sky. Hope you get some good candy today. My favorite candy for the time right now is Kit Kat. That's my shit right now. Shit, you know what? Should be looking at candy companies like Mars and whatnot, because that was dummy move. I should have been had that. I don't know if you've been to the store, day after day, but I just see the candy prices going up. I just saw them. Like, same bag of candy, $2 a couple weeks ago. I saw it jump up to 4, jump up to 8, jump up to 13. I think now we're gonna see it, dwindle back down. But I was like, damn, that's inflation like shit, right in front of my eyes. But yeah, nah. Thank y'all so much for anybody that's out there supporting your boy. I really do appreciate it. I'm Chanman, and this is House of B.A.R.F. Blah! Introducing the Listener Support Program, fueling the future and quality of House of B.A.R.F. Dear loyal listeners, at the House of B.A.R.F., we strive to bring you the most engaging, informative, and entertaining content every day into the world of business, accounting, regulation, and finance. We strive to provide you with expert knowledge, practical tips, and thought-provoking discussions to help you excel in your financial endeavors. We are dedicated to fostering meaningful conversations, sharing valuable insights, and creating a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about business, accounting, regulation, and finance. Producing high-quality content requires dedication, resources, and effort from a talented team of one, me, but in the future, hopefully I'll have a team. That's why we are excited to introduce our Listener Support Program. This initiative allows you, our cherished audience members, to play a pivotal role in shaping the future and the content and assuring House of B.A.R.F's sustainability. In the future, becoming a supporter, you will be able to enjoy a range of exclusive benefits. Benefits that I'm hoping to be able to bring eventually: early access to episodes, access to episodes that are not, public, that are not accessible to everyone, possibly even create better content. And then all those mistakes I make, maybe I'll put them in a separate episode. You'll be able to get some behind the scenes stuff, and other exclusive things such as merchandise. Possibly I have, a children's book coming out, may be able to offer that. Your support goes directly towards enhancing the quality of our content, expanding our reach, our research, and investing in new resources and technology to bring you even better experiences. Your contribution will help us continue to deliver thought-provoking discussions, captivating stories, and insightful I didn't mean to say that. Maybe in the future, may possibly interview someone that will keep you engaged and inspired. Join us in shaping the future of House of B.A.R.F. by becoming a supporter today. Your generosity empowers us to keep our conversations alive and ensures that we can contribute to provide valuable content to audiences around the United States and hopefully in the future of the world. To support us, simply visit podcasters.spotify.com. Then you can get to House of B.A.R.F. Also, it is on Spotify, and support this podcast and become a supporter and choose a membership tier that aligns with your preferences. Every contribution, no matter how small or how big, makes a meaningful impact and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being an essential part of our journey. With your support, we can reach new heights and create content that truly resonates with you, our incredible listeners. God bless. Happy listening. I'm Chanman. This is House of B.a.r.f. Again, if you would like, you can visit podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/Chan-man7. And you can go to support this podcast and become a supporter today. Thank you. You can also reach me at c287gph@gmail.com. Thank you again. You have a wonderful day. God bless.